Hey everyone, so this video is about the book, The School of Greatness, a real world guide to living bigger, loving deeper, and leaving a legacy, written by Lewis Howes, who is an entrepreneur, a former pro or professional athlete, and the founder of his podcast, also called The School of Greatness. And basically, this book is a compilation of the lessons, or the most important lessons, that he's learned from influencers, game changers, highly successful people, and he put it all into this book. And so this book is divided up into 8 different chapters, each focusing on one particular subject or one particular theme. And so basically, this book it's not him talking, it's basically him sharing the ideas, right? So he does give some personal stories, but more or less it's the ideas from those who he has interviewed. Okay, and so in this video I'm going to share with you 3 things that he shares in this book. And number 1 is to keep your health in check. So you want to make sure that your health is the best that it can be. The reason for that is if you aren't at your best, physically or mentally or whatever, if you're not at your best for your health, then you're not going to produce the best. And if you don't produce the best, you're not going to get the best, right? Or best results, rather. So basically, you can get an advantage over others just by making sure or taking care of your body. So if you're exercising regularly, getting the 7 to 8 hours of sleep, you're eating healthy foods, or possibly or preferably organic, and you're not eating any junk food, or you're meditating, or you're doing yoga, you're stretching out, you're just doing all of these things, that itself is just going to give you an advantage over those who aren't taking care of their health. So if you want better results, you better take care of yourself first. So that's number 1. The second thing is to have a champion mindset. So a champion mindset is you have to think on a new level. You got to think like a champion. You can't think like a failure, or you can't think like someone who can't perform, right? So you want to start thinking more than what you think you can achieve. So in the book, The 10X Rule by Grant Cardone, he talks about how you want to think 10 times whatever it is that you plan to achieve. So for example, you want to make $1 million, start thinking $10 million, right? And when you 10X your goals, your dreams, your vision, you're going to really start hustling to get to that level. And so if you think, at this level, then even if you fall short, or even if you surpass it, that's not going to produce the same sort of results as if you 10x it and you fall short of that. So example, if you 10x a goal but you fall short by 50%, versus you set a goal and you beat it by 20%, you're still going to get further with the 10x goal but falling short by 50%. So that's one thing. You got to develop that champion mindset. You got to set your goals higher. You got to start thinking that you can do it. Stop thinking that you can't do it. Start thinking of, how can I do this? How can I make more money? How can I get better health? How can I have better relationships? All that stuff. Start thinking like that rather than I can't. All right? So that's the second thing. And the last thing, the third thing, is to surround yourself around good people. And what do I mean by good people? I mean positive people. I mean people who are going to lift you up or push you up. You don't want to be around people who you're pulling up consistently. Not to say that there's anything wrong with that, but you don't want to be spending majority of your time around people who are just going to kind of drag you down or pull you down. And for myself personally, I've experienced this. I've had some people in my life who were kind of dragging me down or pulling me down or just kind of holding me back. And so I spent less time with them and spent more time with others who are more positive, who were kind of lifting me up. And it's day and night. I can honestly say it makes a huge difference. So if you haven't already, made, I guess, the cuts on certain people, or haven't already decided who you should spend less time with, you should start doing that now. If you are serious about your success, or if you are serious about becoming greater, or the greater you. Alright, well anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you are interested in getting notifications to my videos, please subscribe. And if you're interested in checking out the book, there's a link down below. And yeah, thank you for watching, and check out my website at www.bookstakeaway.com for other books that I've reviewed. And yeah, I'll see you again in the next video. Bye for now.